negotiations or criticism. Number one, it's one of the items on the table for negotiation. And secondly, if it is privatized, nobody will lose a job. We have approximately 14 openings in the DPW that we haven't filled for budgetary reasons and trying to make do what we have to avoid a large tax increase. Nobody will lose a job. But some of the information that's come out that they're going to have to pay extra for pickup is totally erroneous. It's before the arbitration panel now. There's give and take in all negotiations. They did not want to make some concessions, some areas we're looking at. They put some offers on the table. We put some offers on the table. It's the only union we haven't been able to settle with. That's negotiation. That's arbitration. Privatization, I think just about every citizen I've talked to in this city have told me they're very satisfied with our recycling program. City Carting has done a great job on the recycling. They are a private company. And in the contracts that I've negotiated with them, we have now gone from paying to have our recyclables taken away, that we now receive almost $100,000 a year. We've expanded our recycling program. The Norwalk Board of Ed, the school system, has been great cooperation in educating their kids on how important the recycling, and we've picked up tremendous amount of recycling from them. So I'm not going to negotiate a contract in public other than say that is one of the items on the table. It's not a fait accompli, but you know, I know they'll use it whenever you can, when unions are upset. That's what happens in negotiations. So we'll see how it plays out with the arbitration panel, but it will not be a tax increase, and people will not be paying extra if we do go to private.
Thank you. Mr. Garfunkel.
Yes, I am against privatization of the collection and these workers. Most of these folks live here in Norwalk, have families in Norwalk, and want to remain here in Norwalk. Privatization will take jobs away from them. It has the wastewater treatment plant, when that went private, there's only one person living in the city of Norwalk that works in the wastewater treatment plant at this point. We cannot turn our backs on the folks that are working here now. Once you go into a privatization and find out that it's not working, it's very difficult to come back out of that privatization. Again, we have to think of the employees that are working for the city at this time, think of themselves, their families, and where they've established themselves in the economic chain of the entire city. And we need to support them, and I think that we need to take that off the table with even privatization of that function.
Mr. Moccia.
I'll repeat, in the negotiations, every employee would be guaranteed a job at the same salary they currently have, should that be the decision by the arbitration panel or in negotiations. No one will lose their job, and I did not privatize the Water Pollution Control Authority. I believe that was done by a previous administration.
Mr. Garfunkel.